Uh, Hi, Glenlawn Collegiate. Happy Friday. I'm here to give you my 5 good minutes today. My 5 good minutes is going to be about sleep. It is a necessary piece. We all do it. Animals do it. Humans do it. If we're a cat, I'm going to sleep for 2/3 of my life. As a human, I'm going to sleep for 1/3 of my life. We want to make sure that the sleep that we get is the best that we can get. It is said that our sleep is as impactful on our well being as our diet and exercise. So we want to make sure that we're doing it right and we're getting quality sleep as we do it. If I'm in the range that you're in, 12 to 18 years old, I will be looking at getting 8 to 9 hours of sleep a night. If I am 18 to 65 years old, I will be getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. It goes down a little bit, but it's not really that impactful in the end. There's a little bit less sleep, but it's not noticeable. There is no situation where people are going to get by on 5 hours of sleep and be effective and productive people all the time. There are differences in when we get our sleep. The younger the person is, in that 12 to 18 years old, usually when you're getting into that 16 to 18 range, you are going to be phase delayed. You're going to want to go to sleep later because your body produces melatonin later and your body is ready to go to sleep later at night than it would be if you were older. It also means that you want to get up later, which makes it difficult to get up to school and function at the other times that society kind of runs. If you're older, you are phase advanced, meaning that I want to go to bed earlier, or other people older than me want to go to bed earlier. Melatonin gets produced earlier. We want to go to sleep and get up early in the morning. However, these aren't set in stone. They're not the same for everybody. There are lots of differences. And the biggest single factor when it comes to our sleep and our well being is our own decision to delay our sleep, our own things that we are doing that are going to be impacting our ability to be well and get the sleep that we need. It's not all about just the way we're made up, it's about what we do to ourselves. Humans are the only mammal that actually delays purposefully going to sleep. We're the only group that does it. Other animals, when they got to sleep, they sleep. When we have things around us, we have social things going on, we delay our sleep and we withhold those things from ourselves to ensure that we can do the other things that we want to do. There are going to be common things, regardless of your age and when it happens. There are common things that will happen in your sleep. You will go through 4 to 6 90-minute phases in your sleep. Usually they're about 90 minutes long. It's divided between non-rapid eye movement sleep and rapid eye movement sleep. The REM sleep, though they don't fully understand the importance of it, is thought to help your memory. It's thought to help with restfulness. And then it is also where you will almost go through like deep sleep paralysis and have very vivid dreams. With all of that being said, though, they still don't actually know all of what's going on with it, but they do know that it's important. We get more of it between 3 o'clock in the morning and 7 o'clock in the morning. So because of that, people that go to bed a little bit later sometimes can get a little bit more REM sleep out of their sleep when they do that. However, all sleep is important. We do need to make sure, as long as we're not fracturing our sleep and kind of up and down too much. If we don't get enough sleep, though, we know that there are not great outcomes that come from that. We know we will be slow, we will be irritable, we will have difficulty performing tasks, we will have difficulty remembering things. It's all really easy to see, and we can see, we've all experienced those kinds of things. There are other things that get kind of messed up as a result of lack of sleep, though, that are not as easy to see. Something like its impact on psychiatric disorders, things like depression, all of that gets exacerbated. It gets more noticeable, and it's easier to more difficult to manage if we're not getting the right amount of sleep. It also impacts us metabolically. We lack some things that will inhibit our appetite. We will want to eat more if we're not sleeping as much, which then leads to other physical issues, right? We're not only are we eating more, but we're also not even looking at probably exercising as much, things like that. So it does mess with those kinds of things. How do we get good sleep, I guess, is the big question. Have a consistent bedtime, a consistent wake up time. Don't hit snooze and hit the alarm. That'll cut into that REM sleep that happens in those later times in the night. And it will also create a situation where we'll fracture things a little bit for you. Make sure your room temperature is comfortable and cool. If it's too hot, that can lead to nightmares. Don't exercise 1 hour before bed. Don't be on a screen before bed. The blue light from screens and TVs is like a bright light, which our body says, oh, it's time to get up if we have that bright light around us. And bedtime reading can be good. The less stress we have, and reading is often a stress reducer, will lead to better sleep throughout the night. Obviously, I'm going to go a couple seconds past 5 minutes here because why not? because it's 5-ish good minutes. I just want to give my send off and thank you very much for your time today. Get some good sleep. Sleep leads to overall well-being, and make sure that you take care of yourself. I miss you guys, and I can't wait to see you when we are kind of in a situation where we can be a little bit close to each other and we can enjoy those things. Have a great day. See you next week.